So hi everyone, how have you been and how is 2025 taking you so far? I hope it's amazing and I hope it's full of God's blessings. I have some good news. Our website is working, it's fully functioning, and this website I have several packages for all the students, Form 2, Form 3 and Form 4. We have the guidebooks, we have the functionals, we have the oral skills, and we have the essays and all the contents of the high school apart from grammar. For you to access that content, you can check our first comment of this video or click the link in the description to get much details. And in case you have any difficulties in accessing my contents, you can contact me through this number on the screen and I will send you the link directly on your WhatsApp. Before we get started with our today's video, I'd like to hear from you. Which contents would you like to hear? Which ones would you like me to upload? In this video, we are going to check the relevance of the title Fathers of Nation. The content is still on our website, Fathers of Nation guidebook, and this package has the guidebook itself, and we also have the essays and the excerpts at only 500 Kenyan shillings. Don't be left behind. Subscribe today and learn at your own comfort. Back to the title, relevance of the title, Fathers of Nations. First, we want to understand the term Fathers of Nations. And this one, it simply means the heads of states or the president. If we come to Kenya, we have our heads of state. His Excellency Dr. Samoei Arap Ruto. And if you go to different countries of Africa and the whole world, we also have heads of states and presidents. Number two, we have the term fathers, which is very important for you to understand at this point. It means a male figure. If you go to our book, Fathers of Nations, all the 49 foreign heads of states attending the summit are males. What does it mean? It means that Africans trust the male figures to rule them as compared to the female. Or if you check the contemporary Africa, most of the heads of states are males. Apart from our neighboring country, Tanzania, which we have Mama Samia. Actually, I don't know if she was not elected. She became the president after the president died. I don't know if she was re-elected again, but if you have that idea, or if you're from Tanzania, you can tell us if she was really elected as a president after the term was over. Up to this point, we'd want to ask ourselves, is the title relevant? Yes, it is relevant. Why? Because it is talking about the 50 heads of states who are attending a summit in Banjul to discuss a document titled Way Omega, which they believe is going to bring positive change in Africa if it's adopted. And actually, we have 49 plus the host president makes it 50 heads of state. Don't get confused between the 49 and the 50, still okay. In the book, what did the heads of states do? One, they played a very major role in liberating their countries from the colonial powers and thus attaining independence. After attaining independence, did they keep the promises that they made to the citizens? For that and much, much more, you will get it in our website. We have the overstay in power, which can be associated with greed for power. And some of the heads of states are known to stay in power since the colonial times to the present. And a good example is President Bangura, President Didier Bangura, and we have the others that are mentioned in the text. But then If you go to the text, there are specific details that is mentioned. If you don't want to get all the details, please check our website. This is just a guide. And after that, we can see some of the heads of state rose to power through military coups or maybe rigging elections. And in Banjul, we have Act number 22, which represents a date, July 22nd, 1994. What really happened on that day? Give me your answer in the comments. Second last, these heads of state, they played a major role, or they contributed to the sufferings of their citizens. We have the first strangers, who are the observers. They suffered ugly state abuse. That is the reason as to why they were chosen by the Agda, who brought an alternative document titled Path Alpha, which they believed it was a superior to the way Omega. For that reason, having suffered under their heads of state, or in the hands of their heads of state, they'd want to retaliate. The first strangers, we have Professor Kimani, we have Saif Tahir, we have Comrade Melusi, and who's the last one? Pastor Chiawaka Chineke. And by the way, how did they suffer? It's a major theme. Contemplate on that. And lastly,